What's up, guys? Quantric02 here, and Toy Fair 2019 is happening right now as we speak. If you're watching this video, they are really in the heap of things. This is the first day, and obviously, I'm not going to be able to cover everything that was shown because it's currently going on, but I'm just going to go over the stuff I've seen as of right now. And tomorrow, I'll do another video going over the rest of the stuff that was shown later today, which is Saturday, and tomorrow, which is Sunday, and even Monday. I think Toy Fair lists to Monday, so I may have two videos coming to show you guys the rest of what's coming. But right now, we're going to kick it off with Storm Collectibles and what they've shown so far. And man, you know they're going to keep continuing with their Street Fighter line, and we got two awesome figures here. A classic Sagat. You gotta have the Sagat. The Tiger Knee Strike Sagat. He's looking awesome. They got the scar looking great. They got his shorts looking good. He's buffed up. Storm Collectibles was just a great company, man. They make some awesome figures. They just knocking out the box with these guys. Next we got Guile, one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. I've been waiting for actually Figuarts to make a Guile, but Storm beat him to the punch. Nice classic Guile. Got his green tank top with his camo short, with his camo military pants, and then you gotta have the signature American flags on his arms. He got the crazy hair. He's looking pretty freaking sweet. So every week it seems like Storm Collectibles is like just collecting more and more properties, and that continues the trend here tonight because we have Darkstalkers. They're bringing Darkstalkers figures, and here's the Mummy guy. I don't really know a lot of the characters other than Morgan because of Marvel vs. Capcom, but this guy looks pretty cool. A lot of shading, wrench, everything. I think it's just a prototype, but he looks great. Next we have, I think this is called Golden Axe. It was an old Sega game from the Genesis. This guy looks cool. I can see a lot of people modding this into like a professional wrestler or something like that. But he looks awesome. He got a cool sword. The body sculpting is great. Looks pretty cool. Next we have Bane from Injustice 1. Not my favorite look for Bane, but it is pretty cool, and I actually may get this. I could probably fudge him, and he's so big I probably could fudge him into a a 6-inch scale Batman Batman collection. So I actually may pick this guy up. I do like that he's big, he's bulky. I just not really crazy about the actual like 100% look, but he is pretty cool. This is how he looked in Injustice 1, so it's pretty cool. Next we have Gears of War's figures. You got Marcus Phoenix, the main protagonist of Gears of War, and I think this is like the perfect property for them to have because Storm's all about getting those bulky guys, those bulky characters, and they're coming more bulkier and big boyish than the God of War, the Gears of War characters here. So they have Marcus, and they have the other two guys. I don't really know their names. I only really played the first game, but they have the other two guys as well. You're gonna come with a whole bunch of weapons, including that sweet ass chainsaw gun that the series is known for. But yeah, man, Storm Collectibles just killing the game. Next, we're going to look at Mezco and what they're putting out. First of all, we're going to take a look at the Sovereign Knight Batman, probably the most anticipated Batman figure that's coming out this year. This is the classic color one, which the one I wish I would have pre-ordered. I actually pre-ordered the normal one with just the black. This one looks sick. I really love the color scheme. I wish I would have went with this one. But I cannot wait for this figure. He should be dropping really soon. He looks great every time we see him. Nothing really else to say about him. Next, we got Hellboy here from the new Hellboy movie. I gotta say, yeah, I'm not looking for. I saw the trailer for this movie, and I'm not looking forward to this movie at all. But with that aside, as a figure, just looking at it as a figure, this looks pretty sweet. He looks good. I like the detail. I love the coat. Look like they're kind of going back to how they did the Nightmare Batman coat, so that looks pretty cool. The fist looks awesome. Only thing I have to say this looks weird. I feel like that his left hand is just a little too small. Like it looks like he has like a little like baby hand for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. But other than that, he looks looks all right. You know, it looks like a cool figure and maybe worth picking up. Just biases about the movie aside, the figure looks cool. Next, maybe a lot of collectors may be jumping for joy, cause man, I feel like a lot of us been asking for Gambit figures for years, and finally, as of like last year, companies decided to start making them. First, we got the amazing Yamaguchi Gambit announced. Then we got the Marvel Legends Gambit announced, and now here we go. People been waiting for it. They've been wanting it. Mezco is putting out a Gambit figure, and he looks just from this little small picture here. That head sculpt is freaking amazing. I am super excited for that. You can see the card effects right there. Oh man, I cannot wait to get just more pictures of this guy. And I know it's gonna probably come out sometime this weekend. We're gonna be able to see, the full body of like what he in the accessories. So he'll be coming with his staff and his cards and whatever else he's gonna be coming with. But we're gonna get that cloth freaking jacket. Yes, I cannot wait. This may be as of right now, this is my favorite thing that was shown as of today. Is this Mezco 112 Gambit. Next, from DC Collectibles, we have a new line. 9-inch DC figures. This is the Batman that they're showing. He looks pretty cool. Like proportion wise, it look like the Icons figures, but it looks you get more stuff. You get more separate accessories like hands and head sculpts and all that stuff. It looks pretty cool, but the only problem is who collects 9-inch figures? It's like, why did they go this big? I don't like. It's not. I don't know. It's mind-boggling why they decided to make 9-inch figures, because nobody really collects figures that size. So I wouldn't even know what to do with this guy. I wouldn't know where to fetch him in. He just won't fit with anybody. He's too big or he's too small. It's not the best size for them to go with, but they decided to start with 9-inch figures now. This is like, I guess this is going to be their bread and butter line. It's pretty cool, but I probably will not be collecting these guys just because of the size. Next, Hasbro revealed better looks at their Power Rangers Lightning line. They are now the master line company for the Power Rangers, so that's pretty cool. And we actually get to finally see how these figures looked, and here is the White Ranger looking pretty sweet. The head sculpts on these is amazing. Look at that Tommy head sculpt. You can't tell me that ain't Jason JDF right there. Jason David Frank right there. That's definitely him right there. It looks freaking sweet. Next, we have Lord Zedd. He's here. This is the packaging as well. You get to see the packaging for the first time here, and that looks pretty cool. They actually, man, the packaging reminds me of like import companies and actually figure arts. I love that. It looks really sleek, and I love the white. But Lord Zedd looks sweet, man. He looks really dope. He has butterfly joints. You're definitely gonna get that Marvel Legend-esque articulation. That's definitely happening with these guys, and he looks really sweet. Next, we have the SPD Shadow Ranger here. He looks cool as well. I don't know anything about these guys. I probably won't be collecting these guys, but they look really cool. You can see the little wolf head there. And next we have the Dino Red Ranger. Also the head sculpt looks dope. You get your accessories, you get the helmet and all that, and their proportions are really cool. They actually look like teenagers. They're not too buff, they're not too built like the previous line did. I like that they look more like how they're like proportioned, how they should be proportioned. And I think this is going to be a very successful line. I can't wait to dig into it. I'm actually was going to start trying to get the SH Figure Arts versions, but I might have to just skip past those and get these for a more affordable price, because these looks really good. Hasbro did a really hell of a good job on these figures, and I can't wait to see where this line goes. So McFarlane's making anime figures again. Yeah. Alright, now it's time to get to the nitty gritty. Here is the new Marvel Legends that's been revealed so far. And here is the new ride. It is the World War II Cap here. It comes with that sweet looking bite right there, and World War II outfit for Captain America. Really cool figure. And definitely a really awesome ride as well. Next, we got a couple of MCU figures. Here is the Grand Master. We got goddamn Jeff freaking Goldblum here, looking really awesome. I love how that figure turned out. Looks great. A lot of new parts, obviously, because they always do go all out for the MCU figures. So you know he's gonna look great. The head sculpt is great as well. Next we have a 2-pack from the new Spider-Man movie coming out, and here is Spider-Man with his high school jacket on, as well as MJ. We got MJ, the first MJ figure from the MCU here. So we got a Zendaya figure, and even though this is the clearest picture, I can tell that the head sculpts are pretty cool, and it's cool that you get two. You get one with her with her hair out, and then one with her hair in a ponytail. You know, different options here. There's a lot of kit bashing that can go on with this figure as well. I think it looks dope, and a very welcomed 2-pack. And here is a classic Cyclops from the vintage line. You can see the packaging back there. There's the old figure on your right and the new figure on your left, and then the figure obviously in the middle right there. Looks pretty dope. Next we have figures from the 80th anniversary line. Here is the Hulk. It looks sweet. He's gonna come with a 2-pack with Wolverine. I could not find the picture for some reason, but he comes with a Wolverine. But he looks pretty sweet though. He's big. He's got that classic dark kind of you know, dark green skin. And he also comes with a ripped off shirt. I'm not sure if it's cloth or not, or if it's plastic. It looks like it's plastic. If it's plastic, that's okay. But it's cool to get a classic Hulk once again. Next we have Colossus, classic Colossus. Like I know we had a Colossus last year, but it was from like a more modern comic. I want the classic look, and we're finally getting that. So here is classic Colossus. He looks good. Articulation looks great. The head sculpt's great. Hopefully it comes with a different, like a secondary head sculpt, or like some more hands or something like that, but it looks awesome. Next we have the Juggernaut. We got the Juggernaut here, another Juggernaut figure. Looks very similar to the Builder figure, but you're going to get an alternate head, or maybe that's the only head that comes with it, which is like a battle damage head where you can see his actual head in the helmet. For a person who like me who did not finish the Build a figure, this is awesome to have right now, and I can't wait to get this guy. I actually still have, just in case this figure only comes with that battle damage head, I still have the head from the Build a figure, so I can just pop that right up there if I want to. So it's great to be getting this figure in the normal size. He's a big hefty figure. I've seen him, he's huge. Yeah, Juggernaut, another Juggernaut, can't wait. And here is classic Cap right here. I like the detail he has. You kind of see the scales on the top of his body there, and got a shield, and the head sculpt looks pretty good. It would have been cooler if his like the color scheme was a little bit lighter, like a lighter blue. I'm not really feeling the dark blue. I like to have the lighter blue, especially for like a classic Cap. But nonetheless, the figure looks pretty good. Next, we have a classic Iron Man here. He looks dope, and I know a lot of people have been anticipating this because the Iron Man that came into vintage line, the classic one, he was kind of just really short for some reason. He was like shorter than he's supposed to be. Like, I like how the figure looked, but you could just tell how short he was in the packaging. And this one looks like they fixed that problem. Finally, we get a cool Marvel Legends classic Iron Man, and if you don't want to spend that money on the Mezco classic Iron Man, you could definitely go after this guy. It looks pretty sweet. I really enjoy it. And if you don't like that head sculpt that you have, you just pop on the vintage head and you should be good to go. So a lot of dope figures so far from Marvel Legends.